This is going to be game 3. It's Skill Cap looking to put it to match point. Can they do it? And MiR looking to battle back, looking to stay strong here. Are they going to make some changes? And wow, they are. We are going to see Zunyaki swapping it up. He's bringing in the Warrior. This is what we had talked about at the start of the tournament. So they're feeling they cannot take it home with the Shatter play anymore. And we're seeing this big comp change, and I feel like this is a good choice.
It is. I think the mass spell reflection and the spell reflection means they're going to have a lot more trouble trying to stick on their target, because they were pretty able to train Zunyaki, just dump a ton of damage into him nonstop, even through those dispersions. I mean, that what was he at, like 1,000 hit points?
Yeah, he was so dangerously low. I mean, that game almost ended instantly. But Channel, Talbot, or Soda, I know from speaking to them, from speaking to the teammates, they have practiced massively against this comp. They're feeling extremely confident against it. So although it is one of the strongest comps, because so many people play it, they have a good chance to practice against it. So Skill Cap up 2-0 in the grand finals. Let's hear some noise. Channel throwing down that gateway. Skill Cap looking to push it to match point, and Broyaki here is going to be busted out. Going to be throwing in that root right off the bat. He wants to get aggressive, but his target looking like he wanted to be Channels, but Channel playing in a great spot, and really it's kind of scary to charge down there against this LSD. Talbot are going to be looking for those knockoffs. You can see him trying to push it forward, maybe go for that Thunderstorm onto him. He's going to go into Ghost Wolf as he does throw that root out onto Zunyaki, but that's going to be intervened out of, and Zunyaki going to be pushing forward, but really, what target do you think he's going to want to be going for?
He can't go on anything. If he pushes up, he's going to be out of line of sight. He can't push behind those boxes whatsoever, because MiR
there's the Leap Fear onto Soda, but he is in range of Tremor. Talbot are pulling back very quickly there. Shockwave coming out now onto Channel there. Who's the Stormbolt as well. The Deep Freeze coming out onto Soda into the Poly. They're going to be going hard onto Talbot. Now they're swapping it over on Channel as the C-Smash does go up. And Poike taking a little bit of damage, but he is going to pop that Innervate early on. I think it's a good choice. May as well get that rolling.
Yeah, and that was from a UA dispel. He's trying to clean off as many UAs as he can, but look, Channel just tossing it right back up. They're almost doing nothing to Min Poike. Oh, there we go. And just as I say that, Soda pushes up for a Cyclone.
Yeah, and look at No Lifer dipping pretty low here. He's going to be dropping the Ring of Frost. The MCS goes out. He's going to sheep Channel off that. That's going to be trinketed or perhaps just dispelled instantly there by Soda. We do see No Lifer forcing into the block. At the same time, Zunyaki, gets knocked back down. We talked about those Thunderstorms, and here it is now. The Ascendance has been popped. Spiritwalker's Grace is up. Talbot wants to get some damage done. Zunyaki, though, LOSing him, shutting down everything there. Wasn't really able to get any damage off, and Talbot dipping a little bit. There's the full sheep on Soda. Talbot may have overextended a little bit here. He does pop the Shaman Rage, taking a lot of damage, but No Lifer at the same time, he's the one getting in more trouble. The Orb comes out. Deep Freeze on Soda. Nice CC, and the Shaman Rage about to expire here. Full clone off that. Soda still sitting through this. Is this the right choice? He trinkets late. The Annex comes out. Shaman Rage does expire there. So, wow, playing it a little bit tight to the chest there with Soda, trying to get a little bit greedy with that trinket. It has to use it, but now Zunyaki popping dive by the sword. Last Stand has to come out. He's in trouble. The Halaterra goes down. Last Stand will expire here pretty shortly. Minpoike still CC. He needs to be healed up. Last Stand about to drop. He could be going down here. The shield is used preemptively. 10k HP. He catches a Swift Mend. He looks like he will survive for now, but more CC on Minpoike. He's feared. The shield wall is about to expire. It does go down, and he's trying to LOS. He's trying to stay alive. If any more damage comes in, this could be it. Heart of the Wild bomb by Soda. He's trying to finish him off. 40k, 30k. Moonfire's coming in. Mass Spell Reflect goes up. Soul Drain coming in. He survives. He's alive, and they're still fighting. Soda tricketing offensively there. Can they turn it around?
Oh, wow, and that Heart of the Wild isn't going to stay up too much longer as we see Talbot trying to dump as much damage as he can into No Lifer, as not able to, though. Down to half. Look at that. Minpoike's team is in trouble right now. We see the trinket come out from No Lifer.
But look at Talbot. He's taking a lot of damage. He has, he does have his Shaman Rage back up, but Soda, no trinket available, getting so aggressive there. Do you think they can capitalize on this?
I don't know. They're going to have to CC chain off of that onto Soda. They had some good ones going, but man, Zunyaki barely lived during that.
Yeah, that was crazy. Down to 10,000 HP at multiple points during that. Such a smart decision. Pre-shield walling that, knowing his last stand was about to fall. He definitely would have gone down, had he not done that. And just great job kiting by him as well. But good CC, to force all those cooldowns. And Zunyaki's not going to have any of that available for quite some time. No trinket on anyone except Minpoike. And look at No Lifer getting spiked down here. This Shockwave does come out on both the DPS. That's going to shut down that burst attempt. But Zunyaki now is going to be the target. He's out in the middle of the map here. And Soda into the full sheep. They're going to be looking to go on Channels. Channels, though, porting out of there, immediately.
Yeah, and he got, the second he saw the CC come out on Soda and Talbot. See, this is kind of a dangerous situation as he is playing Stormbolt and able to stun Chanimal right there, but not being able to do much off of that. This is a risky position for this warrior to be in.
Yeah, it definitely is, but as we do see, the trinket just came back up for Soda. That is huge. They're going to feel a lot more confident now about living through these burst attempts here from this warrior mage, but, dampening, going to be a different story this time around. I'm not sure on the time on that, but it is, going to be up here in about a minute, I can see now, and I think that it's going to go a bit more into the favor of MiR as that does come up.
Yeah, Zuniaki, I haven't seen him toss out too many shockwaves so far this match.
There's a clone reflected on his Soda. Could they make something happen off of this? Channel could be the target, but no, they're going to swap it over onto Talbot. There's the MCS. The shockwave, is going to be out on one of the DPS. We see a Stormbolt on the other. Deep freeze onto Soda. Soda going to fit through that, but he's getting tanked by this orb right now. He's down about half HP, but no follow-up CC coming out on Soda. I think Talbot should be okay, but still sitting pretty low.
Yeah, and that was a lot of cooldowns out of Zuniaki. That was pretty much it offensively that he had. He has both those trinkets up, just being able to put out so much damage with that recklessness. But
look at this damage, down to 100,000 HP. Going to have to pop that die by the sword for that damage reduction once again. We can see Shield Wall up in 27. Mass Spell Reflect up in 20. He needs to get out of there. Nice Coex comes in. They're trying to CC Min Poike. He's going to have to trinket that. Shockwave coming out to deny the reclone from Soda. A good job there breaking it up. But we do see Talbot going to be sheeped off. He's going to get dispelled out of that. Min Poike, doing a good job healing Zuniaki back up. But look at this pressure. They're just standing on top of him. It's so hard. Where does he go? The Iron Bar coming up now is going to be enough to try to stabilize, hopefully top him back off, but look at the damage coming from Talbot just non-stop. They just cannot top him back off. Now the fear, the intimidating shout comes out. MCS saw him at the same time. He can't Tremor it. Talbot could be in some trouble here. Talbot taking a lot of damage, but so is Zuniaki, and Soda gonna get deep frozen off that. Talbot does get a nice shockwave though, gonna keep himself alive.
Wow, that was a great job right there. Talbot not having to use anything, especially because his Shamanistic Rage wasn't even back up at that point. As we see the Hex going out on a no-lifer, Min Poike dispelling that UA, taking a lot of damage, down to half himself.
Yeah, and Chanimal going to be in the shockwave there. He doesn't have Blood Horror. His port's going to be up in a bit, but he is susceptible right now. Soda is in the clone, but I don't think they're going to need to use any trinkets on this. There's the MCS on the Talbot. Will they swap it back onto him with that? No, it doesn't look like it, but Min Poike, starting to struggle a little bit. Going to have to use the NS there. He's rotting low. No life for getting low. Now they're going to swap it over onto Zuniaki. We see the Tranquility coming out. Good choice with the Soul of the Forest. Should top his team back off, but that is a pretty important cooldown gone against such a huge spread pressure comp.
It really is, especially playing Soul of the Forest. That Tranquility is just massive.
Yeah, there's the deep freeze onto Soda. They're going to go for the ring. Can they land it? The palm ring comes in. They're going to swap it over onto Talbot right now. We can see Talbot is that main target, but they're going to clone him off. They're going to swap it now over onto Chanimal. The orb is out. He's taking a lot of damage. He could go down. He ports out just in time. We did see that Stormbolt out there. Do they have any follow-up CC? Maybe a Shockwave here for Soda. Doesn't look like it, but Chanimal still staying very, very low. He's in some trouble, but they're going to swap it over on Zuniaki. He got bashed behind the pillar. MCS on him in Poike into the fear. He has no trinket. Zuniaki's going to have to be careful here as his healer is CC'd for quite some time, and there may be follow-up CC coming in, so he needs to play safe, and he's doing so. He's trying to stop Chanimal from doing anything, but look at No Lifer now getting dipped down there by Talbot. Talbot just swapping it around, just seemingly at will, able to bring anyone low HP.
It really is. Every single time I see those lava birds come out,
but look at this damage.
Silence on top of him, taking so much damage from that warrior as he tries to struggle to get back in line of sight of Soda, and there he goes. Oh, the shockwave hits both the Shaman and Soda. Wow, he is in trouble.
Yeah, and the Shaman Rage was used. There's a DR clone out on Chanimal. We see that MiR has stabilized for now, but look at those procs coming out there from Talbot. Going to be able to dip Zuniaki down pretty low. He says, screw this. He's going to switch it over onto Chanimal, get himself back into a better spot, but he is cloned off, and Ironbark's up, but no HOTS. Can they get CC on him in Poike? They can. There's the clone. I think he has to trinket. He trinkets immediately, but the shield wall comes out. Will it be enough? 50k HP there briefly. We see the Ring of Frost onto Soda. Talbot taking a lot of damage as well. They're trying to switch it around, but they need more CC. There's a Disorient onto Soda. Can they get anything else off that? Doesn't look like it just yet, but we see the recklessness and everything being popped here now by Zuniaki. Trying to go offensive, but he's so low. Is this the right choice? He's just going to try to all in a little bit here. Now swapping him back over on a Chanimal, putting him into the shockwave, but he's going to get Blood Horde off, and those cooldowns really did not accomplish much.
Oh, that was a scary situation from Skill Capped. We saw Soda push up, trying to get those offensive clones and get deep into a ring. He had to trinket the very end of the ring, so it was that trinket use was kind of rough right there.
Yeah, definitely. But sometimes that's what you have to do. You have to be willing to make those split second decisions to be able to keep your team alive. And Chanimal taking a little bit of damage, maybe overextending here. He's kind of back behind the pillar. If he gets stunned, he could be in some trouble. Do they have any CC for Soda? Chanimal sitting pretty low, but so is No Lifer. And No Lifer taking the worst of this exchange is going to be forced into the ice block, even with the temporal up right now. We can see Ascendance was popped there by Talbot. Talbot has the Spearwalker's Grace up as well. A new Water Elemental being summoned here. Can they get anything done with this? Perhaps going to go for some CC on Soda. Nope, but he's going to shift that Nova right away. Now there's a fear. The MCS deep on Talbot. He's going to Trinket and Tremor. Soda out of that fear. Quick reactions there by Talbot is going to, save him from using more cooldowns.
He absolutely is, and this warrior is just taking so much damage this entire fight. He's always in line of sight of one of those casters. Just so much damage coming out. As you can see, the rip all over everyone.
Oh, here's Heart of the Wild. This has been key, but nice. He knocks him back. The Typhoon comes out, putting him into the ring, and that is a huge ring. And Talbotar's in some trouble, and we see the dampening stacking up so high now. Talbotar having to use that Shaman Rage so early. The clone comes out on Soda. Do they have anything off that? Talbotar is dipping low, and Hots are going to start doing nothing here. The MCS comes out on Talbotar, and we see No Life are getting low as well. AoE Spell Reflect coming out there from Broyaki, but it's a little bit too late to reflect the clone. Talbotar, though, into the Storm Bolt. He's in trouble, but so is Zunyaki. Zunyaki is at about 200k HP. Mimboyke into the fear. No Life are low as well. We're seeing trouble on both sides here. Soda still has that Heart of the Wild active, but they're all caught in triple shockwave. That's huge. The lower cooldown is going to be a big part as well, but they need to get away. They need to recover, get back out of there.
They really do. Soda had to sit through such a long CC chain right there because of that trinket he had to use earlier. Mimboyke is down to half right now.
Yes, instantly on the Tranquility. This could be it. He's trying to get out of there. Lava Burst coming in. Shadow Fury. This is going to be it. 3K. He's going to go down. The trinket comes out. It is not enough. And Skill Cap take another game.
That was incredible. That spell lock. Wow.
Just instantly locking him on the Tranquility. He had to go for it. There was no other way to catch up. He gets the Soul of Force. He goes for the Trank. It's not enough. Channel's too fast, locking him out instantly. He's trying to get away behind the pillar. The Shadow Fury comes in. The Trinket comes in, but it's too little, too late. It was enough to hold him in line of sight to get that Lava Burst off. That was all they needed. They're able to get the third straight match, and that is just